Okay, so we're going to finish our scan. I'll show you how I saved this episode, by the way. Finish scan Oldcaster. So we're going to finish scanning this area here, and then yes, on to Oldcaster ruins. Do you know, I was reading in the meantime, reading through some of the SCS readme notes, and do you remember that ambush we fought a few episodes back? I would say the Amazon's ambush. And remember when I tried to chuck a sleep spell in there? Yeah, well, the people who made SCS literally buffed up all those enemies by 1 level, pretty much just to make them immune to sleep. I should stress, it's not an easy battle to begin with. Oh no, where could he have gone? Right behind you. Yeah, let's just... One versus one. There was an option to also swap all the weapon icons. I don't get it. How does a Xfart do... Okay, that must have been short sword, 1d6, so he rolled the maximum damage he could, and then double damage on a critical. Fair play. You got this. I'm kind of rooting for the Xfart, not gonna lie. Okay, now I'm not. There we go. Yeah, they just buffed them that little bit to make sure you couldn't just steamroll them with sleep. I should stress, I have fought them before, and sleep doesn't always get them. And that's a hard encounter at the best of times. Ah, yes.
You funny looking.
Here, little doggy. Aw, why won't you come home? He's missing his little dog. He's probably ever so scared right now. Alright, we'll find him. He's given us Ruffy's little chew toy. And he is somewhere... Where does he say he is? Oh, well, my guess is off to the east somewhere. Let's see if we can find him. Looking for a cute little dog. I'll put a marker down on this guy so we know where he is. Oh, more. 3 Xfarts. Again, we're not really carrying sleep anymore, but I think we can at the very least... we'll just fight them. Am I just better off backstabbing, I think? I think I am. Let's roll back this way. Lead the Xfarts to the small kid. Okay. Let's see what happens when we just backstab people. Blue people. Oh, we still miss. I'm not really going to burn spells on Xfarts, am I? I'm going to use maneuvering. I could just say stuff it and launch traps, but no. We have missed every attack so far. Every single one. You're joking. Okay. Okay. So they're getting critical hits. Those are 2 critical hits. Very well. Regard them as effective. 1 blinded. Done. This is what happens when you try and fight fairly. You take damage. How are we for spells? Should probably put that up at some point too. So 24 seconds plus 12 seconds per round, per level. Yeah, that's probably worth having up when we see a nasty encounter. It's a good spell. Sendai. Oh, yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. Again, I feel this is reasonable. Let's go and say hello. Could just attack straight up, I suppose. Travellers from the north, halt! You trespass quite deep into Armenian territory. Perhaps you have come to spy upon our supposed troop build-up. It's quite funny. Insulted. Are you saying that Arm does threaten Baldur's Gate? Of course not. Our mighty nation has better things to do than attack some self-important barbarian city. We're going to have a little break from our role-playing here. I do want to fight them. They've got good gear, and surely they've got items that I might need. We will be going nowhere. Apparently they're calling us berserkers. Delgod, Alexander, make short work of these peasants. Sneak mode active. Let's try and let's do some of the good stuff. Slow. It's a good chance to work. I'm going to wait the 6 seconds. We should technically be in combat, that's all. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's pepper her full of arrows. So most of them were slowed to begin with. We probably could have... Whoa! No! What are you doing? Ran out of arrows and then ran straight into combat. Jeez. Amazed we didn't get caught then. What is that? Ah, it's a chew toy. Okay, let's finish this guy off. Okay, let's see if we can't get some shots on Alexander. Now he, being an archer, can technically shoot and hit us. +1 arrows, random scroll, that makes me very happy. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go find the other guy. Delgorad. Let's use normal arrows against a target which is almost certain to be hit. Yes, so the haste spell does cause fatigue after a while. Ooh. Go on then. Actually, that's not good at all. So, I think we're going to fight here. See if we can get him to follow us into the trap. Also gives him more chances to fail his save and wind up falling over. But that web is probably... The web's out, so we're now relying on grease. Maybe it's backstab time. 12 damage, we can totally do this. And with a bow out, he'll be extra easy to hit. Yep, we turned him into Chunky Marinara. Okay. Restocked our arrows as well. Studded leather +1. As a comparison... Oh, we've got blur still on, I think, which is why. Yeah. Okay. Gotta find this dog. You will need to be resting soon. In fact, you are pretty low on spells. Let's camp here and look for the dog in the morning. Nice. I mean, you know. Yeah, anyway. Let's go. I think we're going to try and backstab them. I really want one more proficiency point to allow us to use the blunt weapons properly. Because blunt definitely works better against these skeletons. And yes, we will be dealing with the skeletons before we... Did you see where they went? Huh. Hey! It's Ruffy. Hey. We've got your chew toy. I think the problem is that we're not visible. There we go. Good boy. Come with me. Wish we had a little sort of companion. We do. I completely forgotten about my little ferret here, who I assume my character is feeding and not me. I believe it's just here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Ruffy? Who's a fuzzy Ruffy? Who's a little fuzzy guy? Okay, that's awesome. We returned his dog. You can go home now. Okay. Time to go home, Ruffy. You'll like the 9 hells much better than these cold climbs. Just gave us a black opal, which totally is not cursed and, you know, made with tears of God knows what. Alright, we'll finish our scan down through here, and then we'll go to the Alcasta ruins. So I did say, actually no, we're going to rest. That's what we said we'd do. We tried to rest before, but couldn't. And the night is better for us with stealth and things as well. It's probably my flying buddy saying, why aren't you flying the Vigan anymore, Tempest? What are you doing? Why are you playing, you know, an old role-playing game from the 90s? I mean, this game will work on a tablet. That's just awesome. I'm not sure what my younger self would have done if I'd been able to play Baldur's Gate on a tablet. I'm guessing not past high school. Yeah, when I played it at my dad's house mostly, my mum wasn't really into computers, or particularly computer games. She didn't really like the idea of me playing games growing up. But yes, I would see my dad every second weekend. So my dad would pick me up from school and we'd drive up. But I'd have the manual the whole time. So I would just be devouring that manual, page after page. Can we get across here? No, up here we can. So I spent way more time reading the manual than actually playing the game, which I think was kind of cool in a way. What can we do? Let's... I probably want to have an extra sleep in here. I think I'm not really using this guy as much as I could. We'll use this. That was the rationale I made last time, is that, well, I'm liable to use it more anyway. There isn't a guard, so we're probably safe going in to backstab. I can hear them moving, which is a bit of a worry. Yeah, I'm going to stand over here and look the other way. Ooh. Potion of mind focusing. These are pretty good, actually. That would massively improve our accuracy as well with a bow, increasing dexterity and our intelligence. Intelligence is not all that great. I don't think it's really going to help that much. I think boosting our intelligence might give us more magical slots, but it's not going to really... Yeah, it's not going to really do much more. And then when the spell runs out, you lose the slots. When the potion runs out. But I guess if you're fighting enemies that attack your mind, like the mind flayers, they kind of use your intelligence as a hit pool. So maybe swallowing one of those potions could be the difference between life and death, but yeah, I don't think so. I should say I'm keen one day to go through and try and do a no save, no reload run, but I think that would be pretty scary. Crap load of kobolds down here. What the hell? Look at all that. Let's go have a look. See, look how often I quick save as it is. It's a massive mess of them. Oh, that'd be a fireball if I wasn't... If it had... Okay, now we can do this. I think I'm going to give you guys a second one, just... A web, just for good measure. Yeah, all of them were held, so... Let's focus our fire on ranged ones, so not the guards. The guards will have to get out and through the grease. But I just realised I cast a grease or oil spell on a river. Not very ecological of me, was it? Let's try... Don't walk into the effect yourself. Oh, hang on. The guards save versus spell. That's alright. He has to get out and through here. See, he's moving slowly now, which means he'll have so many more chances to get caught by the web. I'm pretty sure he won't catch us. Now, these guys, the reason I'm firing on the archers is they can still shoot from within the web. No, sorry, from within the grease. So they're a higher priority. There's still more over there. Okay... a bit low on inventory space. Larry? Oh no! No, we're supposed to be getting his autograph. Not... Oh no. Normally they're not hostile. Normally they give you, like... Maybe we made them hostile by webbing them. Yeah, normally they're non-hostile. Laryl, Daryl, and so and so. And you get their autograph, which is completely useless, but is cute. And I don't normally attack people who don't attack me. Oh, well, I guess we'll never know. Anyway. Daryl's up here, though. I mean, if there's going to be a massacre, we're going to have to continue it. Neutral good, guys. This is what neutral good looks like. Daryl is quick, and because he is a Tasloy, he's probably got some poison on that spear. Which means blur. The blur is going to both reduce our chances of being hit, but also blur increases our, well, improves our saving throws across the board, which right now is sitting at, yeah, these are really good numbers. Particularly, I mean, look at that. A save us, that's awesome. That's really good. So this is why I play as a halfling, for just these saving bonuses. Yeah. It gets to a point later on in the game where you can basically ignore certain kinds of spells. But, well, never entirely. God, I can't believe I killed Laryl, Daryl, and... well, you saw their names. This is the start of my Anakin arc. Only instead of sand people, it's kobolds and Tasloi and Xvarts. You know, I haven't gone to the carnival yet. Okay, carnival. Then we're gonna... Okay, can we disable all 3 with a web if we were really good with our ranging? But I think we're going to be safer doing this. Now run out of the range. There we go. Now that one just rolled straight through it. Did they save a spell or anything? Well, we delay them anyway. There's a chance we get the others. This is a great way of slowing the battle down. Okay, you boys are actually getting through this pretty well. With reduced maneuvering, I'm more willing to spend extra spells to make sure we succeed. Yeah, web and grease are a terrifying combination. That's one arrow. I'm going to focus on the other guy, so we can quickly re-attack here if we need to. Just in time. Yeah, I'm trying not to stinge my spells as much. Let's go here, sell some stuff, then go to the carnival. Gee, it's a bit of a hike, isn't it? So yes, it's a very different game when you play solo. I quite like it. There are advantages. So you are leveling up much faster, which particularly matters if you're playing without the XP cap, which I am. But at the same token, you also only have to worry about buffing one character. You can maneuver much better. I sort of find that if you're in a bad spot with a party of 6, you're struggling to get them all out of the way in time. Okay. We can sell all of that. Gnome stickers really aren't worth picking up, I should remember that. And yes, we're not going to bother with the armor. It's not enough of an advantage. Sell. We just need one of those. Far out. So much to sell. Okay. Does he have anything we want? I don't think so. No. Items we've given him in the past. But there's nothing here we really want, is there? Okay. Arrows won't bother with. I could get him to... Hold on. You know, I'll just do this. Look away. Okay, these are boots of grounding. So electrical resistance. I will actually keep them for a specific reason coming up ahead. So, well, it's only 50%, isn't it? I'll sell them, actually. We've got a potion of absorption as well, so yeah. For lightning bolt spells, this can be really useful in closed environments. You know, look, we're going there straight away, so I will show you. Decisive, aren't I? Alright. Let's rock on. Hey, Rasad. Let's rock on and go check out the carnival. There's a particular engagement there that I quite enjoy.
My muse shall not speak to such as thee.
It's not a bad read, actually.
I'm always ready to entertain.
The Great Gazib. The amazing Upa, the world's only exploding ogre. Okay. Fun for the whole family. Let's try that crowd pleaser one more time. Does Upa like this? You're either a diehard fan or a sadist, my friend. No, Upa, just one more time. One last one, then you can go back to the tent. Upa, put your weapon down. Upa! Ah! Incidentally, I have been one shot by Upa, just spawning there and hitting you before he even really appears. So, yeah, we're going to be taking Upa pretty seriously. Can we get a blind on him? Save a spell. We've got one more shot to do this. Let's try it. Blinded. Again, this is the preferred way to deal with ogres. Oh no, don't make me run around after him for half an hour. I mean, to be fair, if someone blinded me with a spell, this is exactly what I would do, is run as fast as I could, wherever I could. Maybe someone else will fight him for us.
You need a new tailor. Your clothes are absolutely dreadful.
A little busy here, mate. Oh, I love the portrait though. Lord Binky the buffoon. Oh, how dreadfully unposh you all are. I mean, honestly, this is a carnival, not a gladiator's ring. My name's Aodhan. What's yours? Mon namen est Aodhan. What is yours? Are you mocking me? Dost thou mockest me? Away with you, beggar. Oh god, for a second there it looked as though we'd taken out him. And I was curious to see what would happen. I think it's this tent where the bad stuff happens. Remember, we can't pre-buff either. Bingo. Can't even sneak. Zordril. You there, stay back. If any of you come closer, I'll kill her. I'm serious, don't make me do it. All I have to do is say the last word of my spell and she'll die. Okay. What's all this about? She's a witch. She'll use her magics to poison the children of this town. She'll butcher the livestock and she'll seduce the young men. That sounds alright. Making them her puppets. That's how I want to go, really. She must be killed. Okay, so we have to somehow get him to fight us and not kill Bentha. Why don't we discuss this like rational beings? Just calm down. I'm sure we can come to some solution. Discuss? There's nothing to discuss. This witch will die. Now leave me or I'll smite you as well. Are you some sort of inbred hedge wizard? I really don't believe you can cast any spells at all. Come on, moron. If you're a wizard, you'll be able to smite us where we stand. Well, that's, that gets him focused on us, so maybe that'll work. Are you mocking me? No one mocks the great Zordril. You will pay for your insolence. Okay, can we land this before he's a level 6 conjurer. Let's see if we can land an arrow before he casts his... No, that's not good. Okay, we need to escape Zordril. Or re-engage and wait for his spell to run out. Although I'm guessing he's already just killed Bentha. Okay, let's see if we can work this out. How long has this spell got to go? 5 rounds. 5 times 6. Okay, it's half a minute. Just going to discreetly get into the attack position. Although, what else has he got on his character? Ghost armor. That will put his armor class into a pretty good space, actually. Sort of like we're attacking a fighter. Hop out here for just a moment. Let ourselves re-stealth without risk of being exposed. I'm pretty sure the timer is still running in there, so... I think we just re-stealthed then, didn't we? Yep. Okay, now he's vulnerable. This is why you mirror image. And now he'll cast a spell. Yes, that was perfect. So we used our wand to disrupt his spell casting. That would have been another magic, another mirror image. Let's roll out of here. And we'll finish him off. In just that moment, he began to run away, hit by damage, and then died. Yeah, don't mess with mages. We just do not mess with mages. 900 experience points too. Getting closer to our next level of Bounty Hunter, which I think will give us an extra proficiency. We'll see.
Yes, friend?
Okay, to be fair, her new portrait does look kind of witchy. I am Bentha, and yes, you could call me a witch. She has no intentions of killing livestock or seducing young men. That's a pity. Zordaril is an old enemy of mine who's caused my family great pain over the years. Okay. Let's be good. Let's say a good deed is good enough for us. How very kind of you, but a small parting gift. She is seducing me, man. Potion of heroism, which we can't use, but we can sell. Sleep scroll. Let's keep that, just in case. I can't identify what this is. I think it's the same. Okay. Now let's rob this place. Because we are still a thief, I mean, you know. We can be heroic, but also thieves.
This way, good sir. Over here. I've got the best prices this side of Cormier.
What do you have? Nothing I could really use, but I could sell some of what I've picked up. Not really. This way, good sir. Over here. Ugh, that's awful. She's been turned into stone. Well, I have a belief that no matter whether we're going to use Bronwyn or not, which we aren't in this case, we are not going to leave her like that. Bronwyn is awesome. She's a cleric, so yeah. Take your freedom and be off with you. Oh, sorry. Yes, well. I think there's not really much else in here. We'll do a quick search. No, I think it's all clear through here. Okay. Let's get a move on to the Alcaster Ruins. There might be more stuff here, but I don't think there is. I think it's pretty much just carnival. Alcaster Ruins, let's go. Oh, is there a location in here? Let's head to the north of the map and just make sure. If I was playing on my own, I would scan this map, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing else here. Just 50 million kobolds, apparently. That is too juicy. We will be taking that. Oh, leaving shadows. Let's not turn up visible. Let's strike from the shadows. That's a million. Okay, how many kobolds are there? Like every single kobold. I guess we drove them out of the mines, so there'll be a couple in there. Oh, we don't have much, do we? Haste. Shield. slow. Jeez, we got them all. Okay, let's attack what we can. Four hit points. There's a good chance this wand will do it too. There we go. How many attacks per round is this? 3 attacks per round. We can get up to 10 eventually. Jesus, I'm still getting outnumbered. Let's drop a trap. Snare failed. Let's try again. Oh my god, there's 2 groups. Okay, we will drop a snare that way to make sure they're not going to be a problem. Come on, come on, come on. That was perfectly timed. How many did we kill? 3, yeah, 6. This is just taking us seconds to do. Haste is amazing. Not even good haste. Far out. Okay, that was pretty cool. So yeah, we can't be, attacking 800 times a turn like a fighter normally, but we can buff ourselves to be able to do that. So that's sort of the difference between our character and, say, a fighter mage thief. We can still get similar performance, we just have to plan. And we're going to rest, I think. Oh, there is a location here. Okay, we'll go to here, then we'll go to Alcester. I'm tempted to get, to the very corner of Alcester and then just say, oh, but what about this location? See how many of you lose your minds in the comments. Whole crap load of farts. Sprat. Just 1 kobold apparently. How about you break off? Switch to... Oh, we ran out of arrows again. Okay. Gonna bother carrying that. We are burning arrows, I should say. Stealth mode. Maybe some more points in stealth would be good next level up. The trick is I'm not sure how many points we need in Find Trap and Open Lock to get through things. So I sort of want to have 80 in everything. That way I can use a potion to get through. So Sprat's just chilling. As it should be. No time, no time! On the run with information. Off to Arm to report things most dire indeed. So, yes, another little scout. I actually don't remember this map at all, so there may be cool things here. As always, we're looking for caves and places where treasure might be. Encounters with powerful enemies, like Svarts. No, like people with good loot. I mean, we're still way under. I would always have a second ring by now. Usually a belt of something. A loud truck driving past by now, definitely. So let's just see what we can find around here. Something good and groovy, something cool. I mean, Firewine will definitely have some good items for us to play with. It's like 7 Svarts. 8. Get into the shadows. Nice little pond here. Ah. Oh, I remember this one. Okay, well, they're going to trigger the moment we... I wonder if... I'm going to quick save and check something. I want to see what happens if we web everybody in here. Because it will allow us to... Let's see if that pisses him off. Don't attack the cow. Are they going for the cow? They are. Now we'll see if they mind being held like that. Thank you for saving Arabelle here. Ever since the Svarts and their kobold kin swarmed the mines at Nashkel, they've been making attacks like more and more often. Like that, more and more often. Yay, more needless reputation increases. Maybe we should have gone on like a crime spree, stolen some stuff, and then come back and done quests like this. Ogre Berserkers. Now we're in for it. Let's see what we can find. It's a bear. Bears are sweet sacks of experience points, but I can't bring myself to attacking a bear that's not attacking me. That's quite a number of them, isn't it? And I'm worried about the bear getting involved and everything. Well, let's try it. Oh no. Watch the timer. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think a haste spell. I should have done that first, really. We should better get in and shoot whatever's there now. Poor bear, caught in the middle of it all. Enrage. Oh, I'm pretty sure enrage means we can't. He'll be immune to fear, but is he immune to blindness? No, that worked nicely. That berserker is sorted. Move on to the next group. Ogrillion. There's a good chance we hit two, so maybe using poisons would be an idea as well. See, this is pretty cool. Sniper's death, that's a poison. I'm going to get him to stop shooting me, and he'll still be just as vulnerable. Okay, there we go. That berserker's heading south. Let's give him a single poison arrow. Didn't work. Actually, he has really high constitution, so poisons aren't a good choice against a target like this. He's going to start moving really quickly soon. Let's get some distance just in case. There we go. Remember at the start of the game, 1 versus 1 against a berserker, actually just a normal ogre, and it really took us out. Whereas now we're fighting whole parties. This is the exponential jump that having a mage in your solo run makes. You can change the way the battles are going to be fought. But the combination with being able to sneak up on stuff and know your enemy and really scout it out, I think the mage, I think the thief mage is the way to go. Ooh, no alignment. Yeah, pretty much useless, but a bit of experience points, so thank you very much. Okay. How'd that bear go through all that, by the way? He's not cranky, is he? Oh. What's that? Oil of speed. That basically gives us another haste if we need it. And we'll recharge our... We are burning arrows. When we attack while in stealth... Sorry, while hasted, we burn arrows, man. I remember this encounter, actually, with the dead man there. I played a cleric mage and had a hell of a time getting through that. Just wasn't a good day. Combination of bad luck and impatience, that's what dooms you in Baldur's Gate. I'm pretty sure if this was a no reload run, I would be taking breaks every encounter. You'd have episodes that are sort of 10 minutes long and whatnot. Let's cut through the core of this map and make sure we're not missing anything really good. These cliff lines could break into caves, for example. Oh. Sahedra. I'm going to randomly put a trap out here. Not because I think that she's hostile, but I think that wolf is. Let's, pop trap here anyway. Just a standard one. Good to have some support if we need it. And I think I am going to boost a couple of these skills to 100 later on. By the end of the game, we'll have all our skills just maxed. But for now, let's have a look. Hiya. I love when we just miss like that, you know, it's what I want. And we will now fight you with 7 hit points. I'll risk the damage. There we go. We did exactly the amount of damage he had left. Let's just put another... No, we meet a kind dwarf out and about. Oh, well, we have done that. That was quick. It was like a second. Damn, I don't know. Go find someone else to talk to. I'm no good at this quest stuff. I have people to see and places to be. I wonder if we had higher charisma, they should have paid us something. Well, anyway. There is approved etiquette for moments like this. If you send someone out to... I'm sorry. Ion Galachobaya. Govea, maybe. If it's Gaelic. And who we got? Billy. Billy, Dribbin, and Ion Galachobaya. I'm going to guess that one of them is the... yeah, we're going to put traps down. I'm not an idiot. One there. They won't mind, will they? Okay. Now I'm going to blur and mirror image and make ourselves known. There's a toll for passing this way, friends, and it happens to be your life. Are you willing to part with it? Wow. Take my life if you will, but I warn you now, make one move and your own is forfeit. Doesn't really make sense, you know. Try if you like. Subtle games begin. Fire, comrades, let us be richer for their folly. And everyone is basically... He's got enough that I could kill him in one arrow, so let's try it. In fact, that's a magic missile right there, bro. That Billy? That's Dribbin. Yeah, come on. Follow me. That trap will go soon. Ah, the traps are satisfying. They really are. We've got one guy with 3 hit points left. And he's slowed. Oh, this is just sad to watch. Oh, fair enough. He survived that. Let's stab him. It's not a good sign when the enemy starts looting you as they fight you. Sword +1. Arrows +1. Always welcome. You know, I was thinking I should probably leave a single identifier in the stack so I can just see what things are straight away, but that would be against my stingy nature. Morg's farts. I'll probably... I say I'm going to just skip them, but I'm probably going to fight them anyway. Yeah, true to his word. Oh, is it really worth slowing 3 of them? Let's grease them. Greased X-fart. That's a YouTube. That's a Google search I don't want to make. Boom. Yeah, actually you are the highest threat. Shake? How? That was with blur as well. Well done. Our armor class is -2 and he still got through. Critical hits, see, they always go through with a critical. There's a certain point where, even with the best armor, the only way... So with the best armor and good items, the only way they get through is on a critical. So it's always a 1 in 20 chance that you get damaged. We're so close. I mean, we're, what, 5,000? Yeah, 5,000 from a level up. Got him. Well, that's 45 experience points more than we had at the start of this. We're not even stealthed. What am I doing? I think this map doesn't have much in it, although I would check through here, because that's where I'd put a cave. And I think the rest of it we will just search the top and get out of here. And go to the Oldcaster ruins. Again, Oldcaster, because I didn't understand how magic worked, it was pretty nasty early on. So traps and things. There's some nasty encounters there. Probably our first real test of... Well, actually, probably the ambushes we've fought. Those have been real tests. Again. Let's heal a bit. No sense running in with damage. Let's give Polymorph Self a try. What do you reckon? Braces, Alia. Okay, so we get all the normal, like, bears, which would be good. They're pretty nasty, actually. I think they're quite good, actually. Mustard Jelly, good fighting mages. Ogre, good for smacking things. Sword Spider, or just normal spider. I think we should try... If I had a web spell, that would be pretty cool. Let's chuck... Let's see what this guy has to say. Your iron or your life? No, your iron and your life. Yeah, that's better. You don't really want to kill us, do you? Yeah, we kill you. Maybe eat you later, once iron's smelted. Okay, we currently have 2 attacks per round with the bow, but only 1 attack per round with the knife. And we've got 17 strength. My theory is, if we turn into a brown bear... We now have 3 attacks per round. Oh, a lot more damage, but our dexterity dropped to 12. So our armor's not that great. So really you'd want to use this with some kind of armor spell. But we move faster, which is good. Making sure I'm dragging him away from the other half ogres. Oh, let's try it. Smack him. What's our 2 hit, actually? We don't really see it, do we? Yeah, 14, that's pretty good. Don't like being so exposed. We have to get away, we probably can. We're pretty fast. Yeah, we're out of here. Nice idea, but I don't think it's worth doing. None of these are particularly fast. The wolf is pretty quick. Can we stealth, actually? Let's see if we can do sneak attacks with a bear. We can. Oh. Watch this. Okay, you're going to head down here? Good. That means you're exposed to my... I want to see if we can do a backstab. I need to know if we can. A bear backstab. Nope. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. The bear at least is pretty fast and has 3 attacks per round. That's good. There we go, stealth mode active. Let's see about landing a backstab as a bear. Okay, we got only 1 to deal with, that's good. Yes! And a cool 2-handed sword. Okay, we're going to do some human stuff for a bit. Can we still cast any? Yes, we can still do more of those. I'm going to cast slow. Oops. Run away, run away. I want to make sure I get them all clustered together. Stuff it, we've got 2. Three slowed. Back to bear form. Let's shoot for a bit and try and take one of them out at least. 4. Yeah, we want to disable as many as we can because the bear is vulnerable. Go get him. We should prevail here. Okay, so the bear kind of owns. That's pretty good. And if we were a druid, we could always do this, but that was pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, I didn't realize we'd be able to use our backstab and stealth abilities, but that's pretty cool. See, personally, I think if you're a druid, you should be able to sneak as the animal you are. I think druids should be able to sneak generally, actually. I mean, they're always hanging out in forests and stuff, doing foresty stuff. I like how in Neverwinter Nights you can make any character use any skill. You just get bonuses for certain skills. So, we fought through all that. What did we get for it? Pretty much nothing. We can turn into a bear. I know that seems kind of like basic for you, but I'm really excited by that. I like shape-shifting. This very nearly was going to be a druid playthrough, but the druid just does not have the same firepower and flexibility. Oh no. That's... You know what would really suck? Is if you were a kobold and then like a bear snuck up on you. Or if you tried to sneak up on a bear and then it appeared. The low dexterity is definitely... Oh, it just timed out. Okay, well, we can sneak anyway. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Thank you. I think we probably call this maps... let's do one last sweep through here. Then I promise we're going to Oldcaster. I feel like I have half of YouTube on here going, are we there yet? So the bear is powerful but takes damage easily. That low dexterity means a low armor class, so we should be mindful of that. Make sure there's no caves here. Doesn't look like it. Seriously, a cave could mean any item. It could mean the ring of Wizardry, it could mean anything. Goblin Commando. Kobold Commando. The wolf would be fast as well if we wanted to do rapid scouting. Something to bear in mind. Yeah, some fire arrows. We'll have them. I think we've done our dash here. Besides, last episode was a bit short, so I think we can spend a little bit more time getting to Alcaster. I feel I owe it to you guys. We can risk a backstab here, I think. Wolves are pretty nasty and we're somewhat wounded to begin with. But with our +2 dagger and our generally low armor class of 0, his chance to hit us, he has to roll a 16 or higher to hit us. So, a little worse than 1 in 3. One in 4, actually. Don't mind me. I can play Baldur's Gate and I can do maths. Usually these seem to be either or. Okay, Oldcaster Ruins or bust. And we will rest to get our spells back. We have no option besides arrow. Oh, there's a shitload of them. We're running. We may even cark it here. I really want to defeat this. I think if we get them all into one big group and slow them. No, look, this is a bad deal. Like, I could try and fight through all this, but we're going to have arrows coming at us this whole time. Poison daggers as well. It's just not a good deal. We're out of here. Okay. Now we get to sleep as well. Let's think spells. For this next section, Grease is going to be somewhat useful, but it's tight corridors, if I remember correctly. And a fair bit of undead too. Slow will be handy, as will haste. I'm going to ditch a slow spell for an extra haste. We will encounter spellcasters, but I think we'll be resting by the time we do. It's worth going back and selling these items so we've got more space. No, we got here. It took us long enough to get here. We have to make it work. Oh, rest. I think it's a backstab. Oh, but those ones might see us. Let's see if they do. Easily outpacing our enemy. We'll wrap around here, break line of sight. Shoot him. And if there are more coming, well, they'll come piecemeal. Three of you in a little group. No, I'm going to play this sensibly. I said I would. We use our spells, we just do. Which one's the elite, incidentally? It's this guy. He could poison us, so that's probably our next spell. Is a blindness, to make sure. Because I could still get through. It'll almost certainly work, he said, and then watch it not work. Okay. Let's close the distance and hit this guy. Whoa, did our mirror image not work? How much on that? Elite 6. Damn. Got to hit this guy before he uses poison. See, I think we should be able to pick up poison arrows off him. Okay. Yeah, to my mind, if the enemy can poison you and they're using a weapon, you should be able to grab that weapon off them and poison others. Took a fair bit more damage than I had intended to there. We'll leave the rest. Let's roll up through here and get to the Ulcaster School of Magic. Yeah, these bright sort of desert maps as well. I used to love them when I was younger, walking through here and trying to navigate through deserts. It's important, at least for me, as I get older, I don't want to lose my imagination and my excitement at things like this. Ah, here it is. Whoever made this map was just an absolute artist. Like, obviously, literally an artist, but also just impressive. I'm going to avoid fighting these skeletons as much as I can, although, no, I'm going to tear them apart. I may need to escape, and having enemies in groups nearby is never a good thing. That skeleton wanders off. Larry? Oh, shit. Got him. Actually, we get pretty good experience points from skeletons too, and if you're playing someone who uses throwing knives, it's not a bad idea to actually clear them out. We'll come and talk to him. I'll talk to him now. Ulcaster himself. Best of schools. A storehouse of arcane knowledge. Lost. All lost. A common dungeon now. Well, let's see what's around here. That's a ghoul. Ghouls have that paralysis ability. Let's keep him at range. And this little area, these areas like this are perfect. We can break line of sight with ease. And yes, that little window, you can shoot through it. Oh, crap. 2 hit points. It's fine as long as you don't miss. Let's just sweep through the ruins. I seem to remember there being a rather nasty skeleton down here, which SCS is probably boosted to God knows what. Yeah, I think if we see skeletons, we're going to put traps down. Remembering that they don't work terribly well. Let's just put a couple more anyway, just in case we have to retreat. Okay. Decision point. I know Icharyd is super nasty and wants to kill us. It's a skeleton standing there with a mace. I think it's reasonable for me to attack undead on sight. But then again, I was held by Korax, so my character probably is not aware of the risk. Let's instead use this time to cast a spell. And go talk to Icharyd. So, I think probably hostile. Enough to make me whole again. You'll taste this flesh all over my body. Over my dead body. Wait a minute. Halt, Wraith, reveal thy nature. I am Icharyd, greatest of warriors. I wish to live and taste blood once more. Yours shall be the first in 100 years. Okay, let's see if we can slow you. That's good. And did some pretty decent damage too. 67 hit points. Okay, this guy's no joke. We need a solution. Good one. Now I'd use the Wand of Cold as well. It's quite good. But the problem with the Wand of Cold, weapon ineffective. He requires magical weapons to hit, I think. Let's try and shoot him in the back with a dagger. He won't let me do it, will he? He's going to keep moving around like a sensible person would. Okay, we're going to web this guy. Magic resistance. Well, that's not great. Get out the good china. That's really not good. Complete magic resistance, it seems. So, yeah, some of the more advanced kinds of undead like this are pretty potent. Have we hit him yet with an arrow? 3 resisted, 41 damage. We need a better solution. We just do. We could become a hasted bear, I suppose. Another one of these. Alright, Icharyd. I'm worried about how hard he's going to hit us. 3 attacks per round. Armor class is not that great, but he will hit us every single time. He has a Thaco of 0. Yeah, he can't miss. So we're not fighting him 1-to-1. We're going to deal with him. He's slowed again. That's good. These burns are slow. Long since Icharyd tasted blood. But I have not walked Farron this long without learning much. Not yet am I defeated. Myrkul, honour our pact. Remember the blood I spilled for thee. Aid me. Myrkul, Lord of the Dead. I got a really bad feeling about it. What? What? Okay. Lightning boots, because that's coming around again. Might even be worth chunking a potion of absorption. This will work well, actually. We may even get healed if he does that again. Drink. So we now have electrical resistance. 127. I think selective backstabs are the way to go. He's got 80 hit points now. He has... Okay. Immunity to turn undead. Not that we can use any of these, but that's bad. Immunities to all this stuff. Is he immune to slow? Doesn't appear to be. God. His Thaco is to the roof. We are not fighting this guy 1-to-1. He was never this hard early on. We need a better solution. Like, I could do backstab here, backstab there, but I need to slow him. Let's try arresting. Actually, I should have thought about that. Since we're not going to make any effects here, Magic Missile can sometimes get through, just because there's so many rounds that if his magic resistance is not... What is his magic resistance? doesn't show. 90. So there's a 1 in 10 chance we hit him. So we could possibly chuck loads of magic missiles at him and hit him. But that's not going to work here. Shield. He's evil. Pity we can't cast a couple of these like we used to be able to. Maybe another. We've got a shield amulet too. We can use that. In that case, I will just chunk him with magic missiles. We need a lot of damage here. These aren't going to work on him. So magic. So mirror images is the way to go. Is there anything else we can use? No. Okay, slow isn't going to work on him, so we're going to haste the crap out of this guy. And Polymorph Self is an absolute backup, but I don't see how that's going to work. You lot can just... Yeah, that's a reasonable thing to have to deal with, is this many. Okay, we're going to break line of sight and trap them. If we can get out in time without triggering Icharyd. Jeez, is there enough of them? What I would give... Okay. No. Break away. There's a chokehold there. Jeez, there's so many of them. Yeah, I get it. You spawned in some... SCS can be a bit ridiculous sometimes, not gonna lie. What can we use here? I was hoping to use a trap on them. This might work, actually. Just pop it down like so. There's heaps of them. How many are there? What is going on? I think it must have spawned a couple of them. Okay, let's just go up there and make sure this... With an enemy like Icharyd, which has got such high magic resistance, we need to sort of be buffing ourselves for combat. Copper trap. And around the corner for stealth. That one only killed one. That's a problem here. I don't want to get caught here. Too late we were. Good one. There's still tons of them out here. What potions do we have? Potions of explosion. I wonder if these count as magical. Because one would hope that we can use something to bring his health down. Stealth mode. Were there any more kobolds up here after we ran off? I want to have nothing else to work with, just Icharyd. There he is. Okay. 1, 2. I'm going to keep a spare one of these snares up here. See, summoning some monsters is the other option here. 2 rounds per level. Let's go -4 armor class, that's good. Protection from evil. Mirror image. And I think he's immune to cold. Most of them are. Yeah, 100% immune. So this wand is no good. That's what I would normally drag out for high health enemies. We're going to try a backstab. Backstab the crap out of this guy if we can. Come on, sneakity sneak sneak, buddy. At least we know he's hostile now. He's not immune to piercing, is he? 50%. So we could use our club, but our chance of hitting him is much lower. We are going to have to do this the cool way. SCS, man, what have you done to Icharyd? That was basically no damage. No, keep running. Break line of sight. Did we manage to slow him? We did not. Well, we'll backstab him again. Didn't we have a spare trap here? Oh, one over here. That's right. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Quickly now. I don't want to deal with that guy up in my grill. The time we waste here as well means we can't... Like, these buffs will wear off. So there's an argument that you sort of fight as hard as you can. Oh! 39. We're going down to half health after all that. Okay. Magic missile. No, it won't work. That just will not work. Come on, break the line of sight, damn it. I know he's quick, but we are smarter. There we go. And he's blocked off the only way in. God damn it. I'm going to shoot that bloody kobold. Sneak, maybe? Where is he gone? At least he doesn't appear to be healing. Skeleton, skeleton. Icharyd. I think Icharyd went down this way somehow. Tight scan. Yeah, Icharyd's down here. Okay. Can we get in behind Icharyd? Do another glorious backstab. 5 damage. It's just not enough. That lightning spell is still up and happening, apparently. Honestly, our tactic may well just be to backstab him to death. And hope for a better backstab, damn it. I kind of want to try a magic missile just to see if it works. See, one round here and there will get through, but they won't all get through. And for the amount of health he's got, oh, down to 29. He's somewhat reasonable now. 10 damage, that's better. We break line of sight. We sneak. Icharyd comes back up. And we shank him in the backside. And we miss because he's mostly bone. And he would be hard to stab. Tempted to use the oil of speed, but really this is our best tactic. We're getting there. We are getting there. There's nothing else I can really use against him. This is probably the worst kind of enemy for us to fight, because we can't use our spell casting at all. And later on we'll be able to summon skeletons like Icharyd that have really high magic resistance and use that against certain enemies to make our life easier. So this is a brief sort of look at what our foes like to deal with. 4 hit points remaining. Ow. We're safe versus spelling, by the way. This is half damage here. But our boots are helping us survive. Call Lightning's a great spell. Kind of wish I was playing the Druid sometimes to make good use of it. 1,500 experience points. I felt like you should have been worth more than that, but fair enough. Flail +1. You feel strangely tired after the battle with the undead knight, as if time had moved more swiftly in the world beyond Alcaster while the battle raged. Looking around, you see dawn's light break over the ruins. That is pretty damn cool. It did turn to night. We're carrying a lot of loot. I'm going to duck back to Baragost or somewhere and sell it. Just a cool helmet. Okay. So yes, anything is killable so long as you are patient enough and have the ability to attack and disengage. If Icharyd had been able to see through invisibility and stealth, we would have been completely outmatched. Like how he was saying he wanted to become whole again.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
That's a warg. Critical hit. Good magic missiles now. Stuff this. Die. Later we'll get stone skin, and then we'll be really, really secure against attacks like this. So stone skin and magic, mirror image. I don't know why I keep saying magic image, but mirror image. Those two basically give you breathing room to keep casting spells even when engaged, like this. We could always blind him, I suppose. No, we couldn't. We don't have a spell. Just be patient and get through his defenses the old-fashioned way, with a knife. That hurt. In fact, it might even be worth us mirror imaging again. No, we'll just move back and potentially... Okay, let's heal while we can. Or also wind up like Icharyd. Baragost. We should go and talk to... What's his face as well, actually. I'm guessing you guys will just work out what I mean. Bjorn, we totally kill those half ogres. We've killed heaps of them. Let's have a quick rest after we've changed our spell slots. And then we'll head back out again. Is there anything in here I wanted to identify? I think we've got some scrolls that I did want to identify. And potions, you don't need to identify them. Oh, well that would have been useful. Protection from undead, immune to all physical attacks made by undead creatures for 2 hours. We should have considered that actually. But maybe saving it for later is not the worst thing in the world. What else are we selling here? I think we can just identify them straight up. Yeah. Fire arrows. Don't really see the need for them at this stage, but let's go sell our stuff to Thaland here. I should think about dinner. What do I fancy? I had a stew the other day. That was really nice. I've still got some of that left over. Also, what is a hedge wizard? And how do you get into these turrets from inside the high hedge? All questions that I will never get the answer to. Whoa, it's a flesh golem. Mellencamp. Yeah. Oh well. Let's have a look. Sell. I think we will sell this all the same. We've got the potion to get past lightning if we need to. Plenty of money now. Plenty of arrows we could buy as well. I might buy some more and just switch us over. But potion of regeneration. It's not huge. It's expensive too, so we'll skip that. Do we have new scrolls yet? I think we'll just buy every scroll we can. Hold undead. Could have been handy. You know, a wand of sleep could be kind of good in that... Do they have a save verse to worry about? Good for small groups, but then that's one more. We can usually beat them pretty well, so I won't buy it. Yeah, it's not worth buying now because most enemies are immune to sleep. Fear, less likely to work. Huh. The Horn of Khazgaroth. If when blown, we become immune to first and second level spells. It does help us against missile attacks. +5 kind of reads as though it would actually be a hindrance, but no, it's good. But it will do damage to us. I like the idea, but we've got, again, we're out of space to carry these things. Whoever Khazgaroth was, he has... Anyway, Melt Acid Arrow, Ghoul Touch. Actually, this is going to be good. We might even get a level up from this. Oh, it's more of a second game thing, where you could level up a mage nicely just off collecting scrolls. Hold Undead I've never really used. Most of the undead you'd want to use it on, it wouldn't work for. I don't think it would have worked on our buddy back there, for example. What else do you have? Level 4 spells. I don't really use this one, but we'll get it for the experience points. Minor Globe of Vulnerability and Monster Summoning. That's really useful. Actually, that might be what we use. It's a level 4 spell. Rather than us transforming into monsters, we'll just summon them. And this makes us immune to any spell 3rd level or below from affecting us, which for this game is most of the spells. Lance of Disruption. Shoots a lance of force, which will travel to the location 100 feet in the distance, does 5d4 damage, 5 to 20 damage, +2 per level of the caster. That's not bad. Victims can save a spell for half. That's not bad, actually, but I think I'd rather use other spells. Again, immunity to normal missiles sounds good, but where this would be good for would be an ambush where there's tons of bandits, but it takes that 3 seconds or 3 units of a round to 3 out of 10, so a third of a round to cast this. That's rough numbers there, by the way, not exactly it. And it will do nothing against magical arrows, so it's kind of not really useful. Were there any other, or did we look through everything? Are there any more spell scrolls? No, that's everything. Did he have any potions we can use? Potions of good stuff. Potion of strength. Strength of 18. No. Insight. No. I don't see the point of a potion of regeneration. Grab one of those. Grab one of those. Potion of magic blocking. Yeah. We'll grab that. How many do you have? Yep. That's for when we really need to deal with a mage properly. I think we've got plenty of potions of insulation, so I'll just buy the one. Infravision, not really useful. Explosions, yes. I have to remember we do have fireballs in hand in the form of potions and should be using them. Cold resistance, yep. Grab 2 of those. Elixir of health cures poisons as well. I think we've got enough of them actually. Fire resistance, I'll grab 2 of those because we can afford it. Okay. And arrows. I'll grab another 80. Huh? Oh, we bought heaps of arrows then. Oh well, we'll switch nicely to just using them really. So potions give us good flexibility. The trick will be remembering to use it. And I should start using these Wands of Frost as well. They do great damage. 8d6. So the only risk with them is that we hit someone and they don't... Well, they die immediately and we don't get to use their items. Alright, look. I will head to Alcaster and then we'll make the cut. I think I've been playing for an hour. It feels like we have. Icharyd was exciting. You know, what's our locks and traps? Let's head up here for a second. I think there's actually a really hard lock somewhere up this way. And I'd be keen to try and see if we can crack it. And if not, we'll just use a potion and crack it anyway. While we're in the neighborhood. Somewhere about here is a small house. Should be around here. There it is. Oh, it's a spider with 18 hit points. My thinking would be an arrow and a blind spell. Ugh. I think, so here is an interesting question. Mirror image will give us multiple defenses, but I think the poison can get through, even if it hits the mirror. So actually, in this case, we're probably better off with blur. That will hopefully stop the poison from affecting us. We'll save versus death. So at the moment, our save versus death is 4. So that's pretty good. If we get poison, we'll probably just be able to survive it anyway. Just wait it out. It's like if you get bitten by a snake, the best thing to do is just to sit very, very still and wait it out. I mean, you know, seek medical attention. This is not a channel for medical advice, come to think of it. So, yeah, maybe go elsewhere for that. But, yeah. Make sure we're not trapped. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Cool. We got a gem. Well, that was exciting. Think about it. You can tell everyone you meet that you were here when Tempest found that gem. It's an aquamarine gem. It's a barbarian gem. Think about that. Super special. Hiya. Come on, you can hit him. We gotta use these wands up, man. We just gotta do it. It's a squirrel. And yes, we are gonna be butchering squirrels. At least not while I'm recording. Back to Oldcaster. And we will save here, and I will catch you for the next episode. Thanks for watching.